Okay, so I guess it falls to me to tell him.
It's the older millennial. So this means two things. One, he's going to be wrong. Two, he's not going to be right. But let's hear it.
Let's go to the firearm capital of the country, Texas. Can you purchase a firearm in Texas without a background check? No.
So is it true, like he said, that in Texas you cannot buy a firearm without a background check? He already gave you the answer because he opened his mouth, but the answer is no. Let me explain. In the United States, you can buy a firearm in one of two ways, from a federally licensed dealer or from a private individual. If you buy it from a licensed dealer, federal law applies and you have to fill out one of these called a Form 4473 and undergo a background check. But if you buy it from a private individual, you don't have to do any of those things. You just pick up your item, you pay cash if you want to, and you're done. Now, some states require a background check even if you buy it from a private individual, but many states, including Texas, do not. How do I know? Because this is the law in Texas. It says that as a private individual, you cannot knowingly sell or transfer one of those things to somebody you know cannot possess them by law, but it doesn't mandate any type of background check. If you sell it to a stranger, you obviously don't know that stranger, and the law says it's okay. Nothing in any of this Texas law requires you to know the person you're transferring part of your arsenal to if you're a private individual. You still think that's impossible? Let me prove it to you another way. Do you think that if Texas already required what's known as universal background check, they would need to introduce a bill like this? Now, the bill won't pass because we're talking about Texas, but if it did, it would require universal background check, which obviously they wouldn't need to do if they already had one. By contrast, here is an example of a state that actually explicitly requires universal background checks, even if people are private individuals. It's California. Oh, and if you think that in Texas, private sales with no background checks are a one-off, think again, because according to statistics, there's about 69,000 transactions like that every year just in the state of Texas. Oh, and Texas isn't alone in allowing unfettered transfer between private individuals. This is a partial list of the other states. My iPhone screen isn't big enough to show them all. So I guess it falls to me to use his words to once again correct the older millennial, hoping that once, maybe by mistake, he will take a single class in law or logic or accuracy.